Hello, everyone. How are you? Okay, so today we're finishing our project. We are going to create the last API gateway endpoint to trigger our last Lambda function here, where we click details to get to one individual piece of artwork. And just a reminder, this is a playlist that I created to migrate a project from MongoDB to DynamoDB with Lambda and API gateway from AWS. Okay, so what's the first step? The first step is we're going to go to API gateway. Okay, and we see our original art resource. Well, we need to create an endpoint there. So we are going to create another resource. Okay, now this, you see the resource path. Now what we're going to add on to the end is ID for that dynamic ID value and create resource. Okay, so now that we're there, let's go ahead and create our method. Okay, so select the method type. We're going to say get, okay, because we're getting one piece of artwork. We're going to use a Lambda function again. We're going to look for that Lambda function among all these. Wonderful. Okay, here we are. Get one piece of art is what I named that. Okay, so now we're going to be doing a couple things different than the first API gateway video, because this is, we're getting a specific dynamic value. So we're going to go here to add query string. We didn't do this last time. ID, we're going to click required, and then that's the first new thing. Okay, we go create method. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is go down here to integration request in these tabs, and we need to edit and go down to mapping templates, which allows us to convert data from one structure to another. We're going to add that. We need to change that query string to JSON. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I'm going to grab a snippet I have in Notion and put that in our template body. Okay. And this code snippet, again, is going to convert the data to JSON. Very, very important. Okay, so I did that. Save. Wonderful. Okay, well, we can do a preliminary test to see if we're going in the right direction. These same tabs here, I'm going to click test. Okay, and query strings ID is 1. And then let's test it. Let's see how we do. While we're waiting, oh, we're not waiting. All right, awesome. Great, big success. Big success. Wonderful. All right, what can we do next then? Let's go ahead and deploy it. Deploy the API. We can use the same stage as before, dev. Wonderful. Oh, no stage. Let's try it again. Okay, now what I can do, we can go on to the next step, which is getting this URL and adding it to my code. Here we are. Oh, let me move that down. Okay, so this is the function, get data function, where before we were getting data from MongoDB, but now we're going to be getting data from DynamoDB. So we need to refactor this. Okay. Now, before I forget, in the previous video where we were working with all the art, obviously we're getting keys and values from DynamoDB here, and it works wonderful, but that details button I need to update you see the details button. I can show you here. Okay, this details button needs to go. When we click on it, we need to go to the right place. So let me get the key from DynamoDB, which is going to be uppercase I, uppercase D. Wonderful. So we got that. Now we can go back to the previous page. Okay, so let's start refactoring this. Okay, so we're going to do response equals, okay, it's an await, async await, right, working asynchronously because we're getting information from a database. Okay, I'm using backticks because we're going to be doing something dynamically today. All right, let me go ahead and, okay, so now we need to add our endpoint. So it's going to be art. And then slash ID question mark. Oh, that's not a question mark. Is that a question mark? Is that a question? Okay, here we go. Found the question mark. Okay, ID equals, okay, and then we're using a template string here. So that's going to access that unique value, that dynamic unique value. All right, so what I want to do first is I'm just going to do a console log to see if we're going in the right direction again. Okay, again, we're interacting with the database. We need to use a wait. Okay, and then we do response. And of course, we need to convert it to JSON. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just clear my console, clear my terminal. And okay, so let's click details and see if we're going in the right direction. Okay. Again, here we go. All right. So now while we're waiting here, I will ask you to do me the favor of liking the video, subscribing, and leaving any comments that could help me improve the quality of the videos. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We got the one piece of artwork that we were looking for. Awesome. I think we're finishing up. I think I will go ahead and instead of just console logging it, we will create a variable. And yeah, that might do it. That might do it. Let's see how we do. All right. Ooh, okay, we did it. Fantastic. Good news. All right, so that completes this the second playlist where we interacted. We practiced with Lambda, API Gateway, and DynamoDB. Thank you for following me along with this journey, and I will see you in the next video.